Hey there, what's up, strong peeps, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. It's been a bit of a slow week for me this week, so I decided to just combine my bench press and overhead press together. I skipped working out on Tuesday, so I've had to catch up now. It's been a bit of a tough week for me regarding busy work schedule, as well as getting less than ideal amount of sleep with my infant daughter keeping us awake. So I'm not feeling quite myself. Anyway, here's my bench press for the week. I felt quite good and confident about this one. 100 kilograms seems to be going up quite smoothly now. Today was 117 kilograms. And I felt the first couple of sets were maybe a little bit on the challenging side. But like with most of my exercises, as I start to warm up, it generally gets a little bit better. I do find that I'm sticking perhaps at the bottom. I need to maybe work on some of my pauses. Not that it's a struggle, but I just find that bottom half to be a little bit harder than the top half of the movement. I am slowly starting to introduce some, what would you call it, lifting accessories, just to try and protect my body a little bit. So I've added some wrist straps over here. I started them earlier than just the AMRAP, just so I can get a feel for them and get used to them before the AMRAP, as well as just protecting my body overall. Doesn't help I injure myself for the sake of trying to be tough. I'm still using my same grip, which I would say is narrower than conventional. Just my preferred method. I don't know if this would be up to standard in powerlifting, but so far this is the most comfortable, and as far as I understand, possibly a little bit harder than a wider grip, just because there's a little bit less shoulder and chest involvement, a little bit more tricep emphasis. So I'm going to be sticking to this grip for a little bit longer until I can officially find out what grip style, or if I have to change my grip up, then I guess I'll have to, but for now this is what I'll be sticking to. So AMRAP, I was a little bit brave, had no spotter, maybe a little bit stupid, and I could have possibly got some more reps out by the confidence, but I was actually really quite chuffed with my AMRAP set. There you can see I'm shaking. That's mostly because I'm just trying to keep my glutes on the bench and not cheat, have an actual legal lift. So because I didn't get a rest period between my bench press and my shoulder press, this is the next day. So shoulders and triceps were already quite fatigued, but I had to do what I got to do, so overhead press it is. I personally didn't see myself being able to increase my weight from last week, which means I would have had to go on to 82 kilograms. I just thought there's no chance, so I decided to stick with 80 kilograms again. I'm not too concerned about that for just the fact that this isn't a primary movement, it's just an accessory movement technically, since it's not one of the movements I'll be doing in powerlifting. It's just to help get my shoulders stronger, and once again, doesn't help I get injured. Although I must say my shoulders are starting to feel a little niggly, or at least my left one is, which has been a bit of a problem in the past. So it is a little bit aggravated. It's probably just from cumulative exercise and not being diligent with my warm-ups, as well as doing some rehabilitation exercise like external and internal rotation. So I have a feeling next week might be a overhead press deload week for me. I might just stick to my other primary movements, but just go significantly light on the overhead press and try focus a little bit more on mobility work and some rehabilitation work just so that I can keep my shoulders healthy. I do feel I used a little bit more leg drive here than what I feel I should have. To justify it, I am controlling the weight on the way down. So although I am getting a little bit of a bump to get the weight up, I am pausing and controlling the weight down. So I am getting the negative half of the movement. So I'd rather actually get my body used to the slightly heavier weight than just strict pressing, let's say a 60 or 75 kilograms. Once again, I am using all lifting accessories that's available to me, which is my wrist straps and my belt. Once again, just to protect my belt so that my back is fresh for deadlifts later in the week. Onto my AMRAP, I didn't put my wrist straps on, so that's why I'm adjusting my grip here again, as I felt I wasn't quite in position. So I just reset the bar. Once again, a little bit more leg drive than I'm happy with, but to be honest, my sticking point is generally at the top, not at the bottom, so I don't feel like I am cheating too much at the bottom by using my legs. But anyway, so I'll keep you guys updated on what the plan is for next week. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.